like I said, I break through 5 boards in one shot here. Let me check this. Now there's a lot of physics going on here. One of the things is, I'm hitting pine. Right? People don't usually do this like with oak. Oak is what we call a hard wood. This is called a soft wood. They also do things like they break with the grain. I use my sheet to break with the grain. Yeah, okay. Have you ever seen anybody try to break against the grain? As I tell people, you can try to break against the grain, or you can try to break oak. And I've seen people try that twice. You know, one hand, the other hand, and then they're like, oh, finished. Another thing is here, in order to break these things, time of impact, right? There's this thing called the impulse momentum theory that we talk about. You want to have a low time of impact, so you can't be like shock absorber. Well, that's what the base here is for, right? That's what this stuff's for. This is concrete. It's not going to get it, right? So low time of impact. You also have to have a lot of velocity, and I'm going to get a lot of velocity by taking my fist way high and dropping it down, and therefore I'm converting a lot of physics speak here, converting a lot of gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy as I drop, and I'm dropping my entire body, so by the time I finish, I'm going to be like peeling down like this, and by doing that, I also put a lot of mass behind the strike. So you want kinetic energy, you got to have mass and velocity. That's how you get both of them. Okay, so it's fast and it's kind of crazy. There's also one more trick. I'm not going to break them like this. I'm going to do this. This is where Jamie's helping me out. I'm going to put little spacers in between them. Oh yeah, that's a nice trick. You see, the thing about the spacers is, when you have the spacers, and if you've ever seen these kind of wild board breaking things, you see people do this, right? What you do is it allows the momentum of your strike to carry through the first board without having to worry about the second board. So you lose a little momentum from your strike that way. And then that momentum carries through and hits just the second board, breaks it, and you get this kind of pancaking that continues. And so there's all these wild tricks. And of course we all know it's about magic and chi. That's awesome. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this up here. And people can do it without the spacers, but it's extremely difficult, and I cannot do it without the spacers. Now I will mention a caveat here. When I do this, I'm going to have to put down the microphone, but when I do this, I may not go all the way through the fourth board, the last board. If I don't make it through the last board, I'm going to say a lot of foul things because that hurts. But hopefully I'll be able to get all 5. Okay, so I'm going to put the microphone down and get ready to do your thing here. You guys pumped up? You ready to go? Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to do what's called a hammer fist stretch. Okay? Yeah. Alright, now I need silence. Now, one thing. You see, you guys got to understand that as I go through this process, right, it's what I tell my students, this is where the optics right. As I go through this process, it doesn't matter what kind of wheat germ I eat, it doesn't matter what kind of meditation I do. At the end of the day, the reason this breaks, it just boils down enough more to the old-fashioned physics! Yeah. Got a little time on my hand, no big deal. That's what Band-Aids are for. Okay, now I have one last demonstration, and while we're setting that